Hello artists, Miss Celia here with the Monroe Street Art Center. This week I would like to show you how to create nature collage portraits. So this week, before you get started, head on outside and collect items from nature. Now is a really great time of year to find beautiful leaves outside of all different colors. You could also search for things like sticks, rocks, bark, grass, even flowers if you have them in your garden. Once you've found all of your items in nature, bring them back inside and we can get started making our nature portrait collages. Let's get started. Before you get started on this project, make sure that you have all of your materials in front of you. So for this project, we are going to need a piece of paper, some glue. Liquid glue is going to work best for this project. However, you could also use a glue stick if that's what you have. Some items from nature. And something to decorate your portrait with. So that could be markers, colored pencils, crayons, or a combination of all of those things. Now that we have all of our materials ready, we can get started. So what I like to do first is I like to lay out all of the different items from nature that I collected outside to see what we're working with. So once you have everything laid out, you can start thinking about the colors and the shapes of the different leaves. Maybe you have sticks or rocks or bark. And then you can start thinking about what those colors and shapes could make in your portrait. So maybe this piece of bark could be a nose. Maybe this would make great hair. Once I've kind of got an idea for what I'm working with, I'm going to go ahead and get started arranging my collage. So you can choose to use your leaves in the shape that they're already in, or you can use a tool like a scissors to turn them into shapes that might make more sense for your composition. So because I'm doing a portrait, first I'm just going to kind of lay out my elements on my paper where I want them before I glue them down. Can you tell what parts of my body these might be? So right now, this is my hair, my nose, the bottom of my face, my neck, and my shirt. Now that I have these items arranged in a way that I like, I'm going to go ahead and start gluing them down. So because I took the time to arrange it to make sure that I liked it first, now I'm able to glue it down with confidence. When you use glue on your collages, make sure that you add enough glue for your leaf to stick to the paper, but not too much glue that it's oozing out the sides. So what I like to do is say dot, dot, not a lot. And make sure that every part of my leaf has at least one dot of glue. Then I'm going to go ahead and hold it down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you have something like hot glue or Mod Podge, that might help your leaves stick a little better. You could also just arrange your leaves on your paper and take a picture if you don't have glue or if you don't want to glue it. There are many, many options for nature collage. Now, when you make artwork using items from nature, you might notice that there are some places where things may hang off the edge of your paper, and you get to decide if you want to cut those items to make them fit your paper, or if you would like to leave them as kind of an extra special area that's kind of coming off of the paper. I kind of like how this looks at the bottom of my paper, so I think I'm gonna keep it. Now, I've used up most of my nature materials in a way that I think I like it. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add some details to my portrait that are things that might be a little hard to add with things from nature. So I wear glasses, so I'm going to take a second to add some eyes and some glasses to my portrait. Wow, I had so much fun finding different ways that I can incorporate nature into my artwork. Let's take a look at what we made. What do you think? Does my nature portrait look like me? I can't wait to see the nature portraits that you created, or even if you didn't make a portrait and you made something else out of nature. I'm so excited to see what you came up with. Make sure to tag the Monroe Street Art Center on Facebook or Instagram if you post pictures of your work. We'd love to see what you come up with. I'll see you next time.